how are you? I hope you're good. My name's Isabella and today I am going to be going through my handbag collection for 2021. So I thought whilst I'm stuck in Sydney's current COVID lockdown, I thought that now would be a good time to do an updated handbag video. So stay tuned and let's go through my collection. So I think I will begin this handbag collection video with my favourite bag of all, which is my Chanel, I believe it's a jumbo double flap. So this is in caviar leather with silver hardware. I bought this bag myself as a gift to myself for my 25th birthday. So that was last year. I did get it from a really great consignment store because I couldn't justify spending, oh, how much is it worth now? I think this retails for just under 12,000 Australian dollars and I could not justify that, so I got this for a very, very good bargain. And I was quite lucky that I purchased this just before Chanel had a price increase last year. So when Chanel does have price increases, it means that all the consignment stores, as understandably, increase all of their prices. So I got this at a very good price for, I believe, around 4,000 Australian dollars. So I always keep it stuffed because I take care of my bags. So you can see inside, this is just your usual Chanel double flap. I have to say it is quite heavy. I will admit it is quite heavy, but it is quite comfortable. I mean, I'm a big, strong girl at 6 feet tall. Do I use it that often? Look, when I bought it, it was during lockdown, so I couldn't really use it. We have been out of lockdown, and now we're back in lockdown again. So have I gotten much use of it? No, probably not, but I intend to be buried with this bag, so expect there will be use. There will be lots of use. I've probably used it about 10 times in the almost year of having it, but look, I'm someone that I don't take out my Chanel every day. If I'm just gonna, you know, run around the shops and whatnot, I take a Celine. Now, moving on to my second favourite handbag, I have the Celine Nano, and this is also in the grained, I think, calf leather. I love this bag, and I know everyone says, oh, you know, Celine luggages are just so out of style. I don't care. This is literally, I would say, my most used bag. It is just such a little stunner. It is so stylish and chic. I personally don't think it'll ever go out of style. I got this secondhand, and basically the woman that I bought it off, who was super lovely, she was selling it because she'd received it as a graduation gift, but she couldn't use it because the strap is non-adjustable, and she was particularly petite at 5 feet tall. So I was so happy to get this. I've been looking for one for ages. I couldn't justify paying about $3,500 for such a tiny bag that I knew I could get secondhand for a really good price. I think I got this for just under $900. Yeah, about $900. Yeah, can't say enough great things about it. It had barely been used when I bought it. I've had it for about, almost 3 years now, I think, and it's still in great condition. I did take it to the handbag doctor just to get some of the edgings fixed up because, I don't know if you can see, but like, it's just a beautiful bag. But yeah, you do have to kind of get those edges fixed up, which I did recently. But yeah, I love this bag. I think it goes with everything, and I don't baby it. Like, I'm really, you know, throwing it around and wear it all the time. And I think that's the important thing with bags like this. Like, I mean, look, I've got my Chanel that I really kind of do baby, but with my Celines and all my other stuff, I just use them as life permits. Continuing on with Celine style, up next I have my Celine Luggage so story time. I bought this right after Phoebe Philo left Celine, and you know, like everyone else who follows fashion, I was very sad when Phoebe Philo left Celine, so I decided I really wanted a bag from her era at Celine. So I think I bought this bag when it was still expensive on the resale market, on the secondhand market. I think if I had have bought it this year rather than 2 years ago, I would have saved, at least $600. I think I paid about $1,700 for this. Full price, it's, I think, a bit over 3.5 to 4. I'm pretty sure they still sell this, but it's a really lovely kind of dark khaki olive color. Goes with everything. I really enjoy it. I usually use this one for work now. I usually keep it stuffed because it can lose its shape a little bit. But I love it, and we know that it's from Phoebe Philo's era because it has a little accent. We love that. Yeah. I'm sad she left. I preferred Phoebe Philo to Hedy Slimane. Yeah, not a fan. More Celine, you ask? Well, I got you there. So this is my other, I'd say probably, this is probably one of my top 5 most used bags. This is the Celine Small Trio. And once again, we know that it's from Phoebe Philo's era, which is my favorite. So I bought this actually online, and I was very lucky that whoever was selling it for an incredible price because it had these stains, these like water stains that you can kind of see there. And basically I really wanted a trio. I was gonna get one full price, but then a girlfriend of mine said, look, get one secondhand and then see how much you use it. So I got this for like, so cheap, like $400, under $400 I think. And apart from those weird stains, which, you know, don't really bother me, it was in great condition. It came with the receipt from the Celine store in Melbourne. It came with all of the tags, cloth bag. Honestly, that online seller was sent straight from God. Yeah, basically I love this bag. I think it's so good. If you were beginning your designer handbag collection, I totally recommend this one. I think it's just so versatile. It's really chic. I've got to say, I don't know if it hadn't been such a good price, I don't know if I would have picked the incredibly intense fuchsia pink color. But look, you know, day to day I am quite a neutral dresser, so it gives it a little bit of pop of color. My final Celine bag in my collection is one that I purchased this year. Yeah, earlier this year, just before I went on a trip to New Zealand with my boyfriend. So I bought this vintage Celine from the same consignment, the local Sydney consignment store that I've bought the Chanel and the big Celine from. So I bought this very vintage one, which I absolutely adore. So it's canvas with that, is it monogram print? Is that what it's called? But it's just so good. And it's actually, it's back when Celine didn't have the accent. So it's a very old school one. You can see like the buckle and it lifts up here. It has been quite used. I think I got this for about $700. But I always keep it stuffed just to take care. And you can see the stuffing in there. I use this on quite often. It's quite good when you've got a lot of stuff to bring. And I really like the back pocket, great for your phone. So easy access. But no, I love this bag. I love the leather. I love the old school vibe. I love it. And I think it looks like it's from recent Celine because it seems, to me, it seems like Celine is going for a very kind of retro 70s feel. I feel like a lot of the luxury brands are at the moment. So I do have one Prada left because once again, I was trying to downsize my collection. So I have this wallet on a chain. It's a bit of a smooth grained leather. It's really gorgeous. I got this from a Prada outlet in Tokyo. But it's a, spare hair tie. We love that. I usually wear it out when I'm going out somewhere nice, which, you know, obviously doesn't happen anymore with COVID. So I've got to admit, I've never used it as a wallet. I've only ever used it as a handbag. And I will also admit, it's very, very tiny. It's very, very tiny to the point where, you know, you can only really fit you can only fit your phone, cards, maybe a very, very skinny lip gloss, and maybe a car key, and even then it's bursting at the seams. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, if I had my time again, would I have purchased this? Probably, because it was such a good price. It was, you know, brand new from the store, but it was on sale because it was an outlet. So I think I got this for about $500, reduced from like $1.50, something obscene like that, which I just don't think is worth it. The other thing is, I don't particularly like hardcore chains. I find them not that comfortable. It's also really cold when you're wearing a shirt, a shoulderless shirt. It's very cold on your shoulder. It looks nice. Look, I don't regret it. I don't regret it. I just wish it was a little bit bigger. But you know, beggars can't be choosers. Following on in the wallet on chain style is my Moschino bag. So this is one that I usually use for concerts. When I used to go out on the town, I'd bring this bag because it's patent leather, so it kind of means that it is a lot more durable, especially for alcohol, where people spill drinks everywhere. Really nice bag. I really love it. I got it on a great sale from, David Jones or Myers. Anyway, once again, I'm not mad about the chain. It's just not that comfortable. I don't find it that comfortable. I think the great thing about the Celine bag, the Chanel bag, is that it's got that leather between the chain links, so it's quite comfortable. Yeah. Anyway, my mother, shout out to Amanda, hates this bag. She thinks it looks like something from a $2 shop, so love you, Amanda. Next up is one of the first bags I ever got, which was a Chloe Drew, which I also got secondhand. It is very old now. It's quite tarnished on the front, and you know, it's seen better days, but I got it for such a bargain that I don't really mind. The leather inside is still in perfect condition. It's mainly just the hardware that looks seen better days. I haven't used this one as much. It's a little bit fiddly getting in and out, and I find that a bit annoying. Like, would I ever have bought it full price? No way. But for the price I got it at, which was only a few hundred, I think that is fine. Yeah, I think that is money well spent. It's a really cute design. I'm pretty sure Chloe still sells it now. And yeah, I think it was a good buy at the time. But once again, metal chain, not that comfortable. Now the next bag in my collection isn't particularly luxury designer, but it is a bag that I really do love, and it is from By Far. So I first saw this bag on, I think it was Kylie Jenner, and then Kendall was wearing it, and Bella Hadid was wearing it. They were all wearing it. All of those, you know, youngsters on social media, they're all wearing this bag, and I thought, oh, don't buy into the hype, don't buy into the hype. Anyway, I think full price this bag is about just under $600, which is quite cheap for a bag, full price in comparison to my other stuff. I kept my eye on this one, which I really liked. And thankfully, when I was away on holiday, I saw that it was on special. I think I got this for about $250 from just under $600. And I thought, this is a sign. So I got it. So it's kind of patent leather with a lizard effect. I just love it. I think it's so cute. Very, very 90s, early 2000s. I try not to buy super trend-driven pieces because I think that they go out of style very quickly. And with my whole collection, I guess with everything I buy, I try to make sure that I'm buying for life, not just buying for this season. So look, this passed the test for me. I liked it for many, many, many months. And when I saw this one go on special, I was like, yep, time to bring the Rachel home. So I will also say that it does hold quite a bit for a tiny bag. Like, gosh, it holds so much more than that tiny Prada wallet on a chain. My goodness. I think my pocket holds more than the Prada wallet on a chain. Anyway, thank you, Kylie, for selling this bag to me. Really appreciate it. Now, the final bag in my collection is actually a bag that I got on my recent holiday to New Zealand with my boo. It's actually a bag from a local New Zealand designer in Auckland, I believe called Georgia J. So it's quite a bright color. It's painted leather, really bright kind of green. But I saw it in the window of this small boutique in Wellington and I just loved it. And Harry, my boyfriend, and I were in Wellington for about 4 days, and every day we passed this shop and I thought, oh, I really like that bag. Anyway, he said, no, you don't need any more bags. You know, you're trying to be more conscious of your spending and of your bags. You don't need it. Anyway, we went in, and then when Harry saw that it was all, you know, locally made, handmade, and was made by two sisters, the store assistant told me all about the brand, and I just thought that was so cool that it was two sisters in Auckland making these bags together. And I looked at some of their stuff online and I thought, you know what, I think this is actually a really cool bag. I think it's something that really spices up an outfit, because normally I'm in like a lot of black and white, and I think, you know, who doesn't need like a bright emerald green bag? And the moment Harry saw, because Harry's kind of a Kiwi, he's British Kiwi, he was like, look, I'm happy for you to buy it because you are supporting the local economy. And I was like, all right, I'll do it. So I brought this little baby home with me. Holds a lot. Kind of reminds me of something the Queen would have worn back in the day. So thank you, Georgia J. Georgia J? Yeah, Georgia J. Thank you, Georgia J. Now, I accidentally lied. I do have one more bag that I would like to share. It is this gorgeous wicker basket that I got from a small restaurant in Hawk's Nest on holiday. Anyway, they were selling this from the Market Basket Co. It's got a really nice like leather brand there. Anyway, I got this there because the moment I saw it, I just thought this is the kind of thing that Jane Birkin would wear. Can't you just see it? I can. I feel so Parisian when I use this bag. I love this one so much. Oh, Jane Birkin, eat your heart out. So there you have it. That is my 2021 handbag collection. I hope you enjoyed it. I think moving forward, I'm not planning to bring in too many new bags. I think there's only so many bags you need, and I see a lot of collections on YouTube where people have, you know, 50 different handbags, and that's just not me. I'm a bit more of a minimalist. I mean, that being said, there are 10 bags down there. I don't know how minimalist that is. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. See you next time. Goodbye.